My name is Juko Edrin. I'm at, this is Bunyonyi Safaris Resort. I'm so privileged to be here. I've visited quite a number of places, but I've had quite a good, better, and I think the best experience in my adventure.
Nice to meet you, Nice.
Oh, you're the boss. You're the car. Big time.
This is our reception area. Is Bennett is our receptionist. Then this is our dining area. I wish to take you around. Actually, our 90% of our market has been local to our game.
So is the boat, the super...
We are moving there.
The luxurious boat.
We are moving
Have
there.
one. Hey, one of the best boats.
You're welcome, Honorable. Oh. Yeah, my name is Charlotte.
Oh, nice to meet you, Charlotte.
We are so happy to see you. For us, apart from the lockdowns, when the lockdowns were not there, we got a lot of interest from Ugandans. So Bunyonyi Safaris Resort, in a way, benefited from the countries looking, because for the first time, Ugandans who were traveling abroad decided to discover Uganda, and we got a lot of people, a lot of inquiries, and people came to visit. And maybe I would say it is a very unique place. The scenery is very refreshing. The air is very nice. We have the lake, we have the islands, we have the highlands. The terrain is different, and even the altitude is different. So this is a place where you go to and you just feel it's a different place from. It is affordable because we are a resort and we have a lot of space, and on that space we have camping grounds, we have cottages, we have a main hotel building. Within the main hotel building there are suites, self-contained, where you have your own kitchenette, you have your lounge, you have your several bedrooms. So we cater for families, we cater for students. If you want to camp, you camp. The camping grounds are a little bit far from the hotel, but they're within the hotel grounds. If you want to use a cottage, you use a cottage. So the variety of accommodation is also something that has given us an advantage, because we can, however small your budget is, we can accommodate you without necessarily inconveniencing those with a higher budget, because we know how to take care of each of them. I think there's no place like Uganda. Yeah, there's no place like Uganda because it is so beautiful, really, and the food is mostly organic, mostly fresh. Such a variety where you get that kind of food, and there's so much to discover here. So, and I'm really happy that Ugandans have discovered that. Now they travel, they move to Fort Portal, they move to Kabale, they move to Kisoro, and they're excited, especially the younger generation. It is a very exciting time, really, that Ugandans are interested in their own countries, and they don't feel that you have to go to Zanzibar or you go to Mombasa. Everything is here.
But of course, I'm so happy because we've been talking about promoting domestic tourism. There are so many Ugandans who believe traveling is so expensive, really, but it is really not. And I think this would be Bunyonyi Resort would be a good story to show that Ugandans are traveling. Like she has said, despite COVID, that's why we've been talking about that. The only way we can have this sector more resilient, something we've learned out of COVID, is if we can only promote domestic tourism. Should be able to change the picture, like the way the Kenyans are doing it, because the Kenyans, 68% of the travelers are the local Kenyans. Only around 30% are the foreigners. Unfortunately, in Uganda, it's the opposite. Over 60% are the foreigners, Ugandans are 30%. And that's why you see when we have challenges like COVID, the sector is so much affected. The hotels don't work, the tour operators are not working, because we are relying on someone out there, someone else, not the Ugandan. But in a scenario where the Ugandan is traveling, wouldn't be affected. And that's why she's working, she has no problem. So I want to call upon the Ugandans. It is now cheap to travel. We are working on the roads. We're also going to better the roads up here. But most of the places you can access easily, even with the smallest. You don't need a 4x4 to get here. Any small car can get us here, can get you to Maction Falls, can get you to Queen Elizabeth. So let's travel, let's get maybe even the smallest, the Vitz, share cost in fuel 100,000, and you'll be here. Thank the hotel owners, because they've taken the prices down. No one is charging dollars going forward. So with 150,000, I mean, I've been saying for the youth, how much is a bottle of whiskey in a bar? 250,000. That would get you to Kabale, you sleep, and even go back. So I think it would be wonderful. So I just encourage Ugandans, let's travel, and we can support this sector only with the indigenous people, but also get to know more about the Pearl of Africa, really. It's the most beautiful country. I don't know why people keep going to Dubai. I think it's the hottest place now on the sand, and you live beautiful Uganda. Have the honeymoons here, come celebrate, but support and be a part of the sector and contribute to the growth of the country. What we are trying to do going forward is to make business easy for everyone in this sector, for every person participating, especially from the private sector. And that's why we are saying we have to work on the infrastructure. And I've seen we have some challenges here. We're going to better it to make sure that we work with Ministry of Works to see that there is easy access for everyone that comes to access this place. We are saying we are going to market domestic tourism as much as we can. We are launching a brand to do with only the promotion of domestic tourism in this country, I think in the next 2 months or even in the next month, so that we tell Ugandans where to go, places to reach. We can discuss the prices and all that going forward. So we are going to do whatever it takes to make sure that they get business. I'm so happy that they have a training institute that they've put in place here. I was telling her we have to find a way of partnering. We have an institute in Jinja, HTTI, where government has invested a lot of money, because human resource is a key factor in this industry. I mean, the reason why someone else would go out there is because of the service. The service contributes a lot. So we need to improve that and make sure that the Ugandan will get the same service you would get in Dubai or in the UK. Because you can see now our sector is mainly saturated by foreigners and people from out there because they have good training. So we need to better all that to make things easier for them. What most important, we just call upon the Ugandans, please travel, have the experience. It is fun and it's wonderful.
And I think there is a misconception thinking that tourism in Uganda is very expensive or it's for foreigners, which is a very, very bad stereotype or bad thinking. Because I know for certain that for nationals it's much cheaper, and we don't have to, and of course we'll be talking to the Ministry of Tourism to let Ugandans pay in shillings and not dollars, which hinders, some Ugandans from participating in tourism. But I would love to tell the Ugandans out there, please let us take time to visit our country. Let us take time to embrace our nature. Let us take time to, be a part of tourism, which I'd call domestic tourism, because that contributes to the economy of our country. Instead of spending money in other countries, let's spend it here first. I'm going to represent Uganda in Puerto Rico come December, and it's been a very good experience for me to see how much Uganda has to give. So I'm going to preach the gospel very hard, and I'm going to represent Uganda so beautifully because I know what I'm selling now. So I'm very, very excited to be a part of the Miss World family and to participate. And I hope and pray that all Ugandans support me, and because we got this and we'll make it. Thank you so much.
Bunyonyi Safaris Resort is a hotel, mother company of Bunyonyi Safaris. So today we are celebrating the 25th anniversary for Bunyonyi Safaris as a company, which is the mother company for Bunyonyi Safaris Resort. Well, to me as the hotel manager, 25 years of this place, well, I've not been here for the 25 years, but I joined in that journey. I've been here for the last 4 years. This means that the experience with our team leader, the director, the guidance really shows that she has done business for the last 25 years. I can tell you that when our customers who visited Bunyonyi Safaris in 2018, in 2019, every time, every stage, every year, you find something new. So we are not static. That means that we make sure that we develop new amenities, new facilities to make sure that our clients always find the place not the same. Yeah, so we make sure that we always invest in making the place not to be the same, and that's why you see that our clients always love to always come back to Bunyonyi Safaris because it is a home to them really. So we also have hospitality institute called Bunyonyi Safaris Hotel and Tourism Institute. So we're trying to also make sure that the experience of the 25 years, we pass it on to other people who are interested in the hospitality industry. During the pandemic, it came unexpected. No one knew that there would be such a time of COVID, lockdown. Some of us had the word curfew for the first time. So all that, back to the business, we are really affected, that we are out of business, we are closed. So the costs of maintaining the place were high. Of course, wouldn't get any guests, so that one affected our progress, because now the business that would have done that time or any income wasn't there, so we are just spending without income. So it was really a challenge, but we thank God that now people have now started learning to move or to work within COVID. As Bunyonyi Safaris, we came up with a policy in addition to the ministry to implement the guidelines, the SOPs for the Ministry of Health. First of all, we made sure that all our staff are vaccinated against this COVID-19, and we make sure that they use the face masks. We sanitize rooms, and all public places. We make sure that we check on our entrance. Every entrance there is a temperature gun to make sure that we test people, and we make sure that we do not have much of the indoor activities. We make sure that all our activities actually are outdoor where people are spaced, and we don't use actually a lot of AC. So now, this time when they heard that we are celebrating the 25th anniversary, they had to come and be with us. Of course, you have seen that all our events have been outdoor, because also we have to protect our customers, and their life is also a concern. So we had to make sure that all the activities are outdoor to enable them celebrate with us and also protect their lives. So domestic tourism really is one of the market that has kept Bunyonyi Safaris moving as a hotel. And we have packages for people from Kampala, we have coasters, we have a package for weekends, weekends getaway, where you can have transport on board, meals and accommodation, all that with activities. You are seeing we are now on MV Bunyonyi. This is one of the modern boats that we have on this lake, and it is the best boat on now Lake Bunyonyi. So it has also boosted our business really, and we hope that we shall still move on, and we hope for the best. Well, our call to the government is that at least if they can improve the roads really. You see, when it rains, accessing Bunyonyi becomes a problem, and this has been a promise of the government for a long time. So if our road was really worked on, we hope that would be getting even more people, and they would be accessing the place very easily, which would boost the business around this place. And also it would also help the government to earn more revenue. I would also take this chance to encourage all Ugandans to embrace the idea of vaccination against COVID-19, because surely it is the way to go, because we don't know when COVID-19 is going to end or to get out of the country. So, but we need to live and life has to continue. So I encourage each and everyone, please, if you have an opportunity to access this vaccine, please go for that vaccine. It is not harmful, because we have all taken it, and we have really seen there is an improvement. We're not scared like before. And for those who would wish to come for our services, our hotline is 075 11 99 341. I can repeat, 075 11 99 341. It is on WhatsApp, and you can call and for any inquiry, and for our packages, weekend getaway packages, please don't miss. I thank UBC for this opportunity, for always also promoting local tourism, and for always showcasing this facility.
That's right.
I'm called Peter Richirande. I'm the Managing Director of Supreme Adventure Park, Bunyonyi, Lake Bunyonyi. We do fun adventure tours. We do have the high ropes course. It has a 3-level course right now, but more 2 courses are going to be unveiled maybe probably early next year. Right now we are having group packages that allow people to come in groups and enjoy the high ropes course. It's more of a team building activity really. If you're a family, if you're a corporate organization, then this is a wonderful opportunity for you to have the corporate team build. It's all fun throughout, and as you will experience, the zip line across the second deepest lake in Africa is quite intimidating, but very fun and very possible to do. We have very safe equipment, and I think the fun is all there out for all our Ugandans to enjoy, even our foreign tourists enjoy this. Before the COVID period, of course, it was more of the white foreign visitors that were exploring Uganda, but now we're encouraging all of us to partake what the gift of nature we have as Uganda. So that is Supreme Adventure Park. We also have a restaurant and accommodation in form of log cabins and luxury safari tents. They're all self-contained, and we do have other excursions on the lake, like canoeing. We do hiking to the hilltops where you can view the entire lake of Bunyonyi. Lake Bunyonyi has about 29 islands, so once you're up there you can see approximately 25. And so that's all fun to do, and you enjoy the beautiful scenery of Kabale. COVID-19 was a really big challenge to our tourism sector because the lockdowns had a very, very massive impact on our activities. We found ourselves not having any clients during the lockdown. But after the first lockdown, we got a boost by our local tourists. They had that relief of travel, and we experienced a boom in the travel. However, the second lockdown, people have tended to take more precaution, and rightly so, because the disease has been very, very dangerous. But we have now put in place the standard operating procedures by the Ministry of Health, the guidelines. We do have the SOPs, we have the masks outside. We provide masks outside like this. We do have the sanitizing. We do every person who comes first sanitizes, and we ensure all our tables, all our linens are sanitized. And we encourage social distancing. I have to remove this, sorry. We encourage social distancing. Our air is very, very pure. So once you have the social distance, then we're practically safe. We have, during our accommodation, we give the 24-hour or 48-hour gap within the rooms, so that the room is disinfected and it's all clear. So I'm encouraging you people to travel out there, especially now that the vaccines are in place, that people are being vaccinated, people are now more secure, and people are now more cautious. They're taking precautions via hygiene and hand washing. So all these facilities are at Supreme Adventure Park, and it's an open air. We are not so enclosed, so we can take in as many people at a go, and we encourage them to really visit the Switzerland of Africa. That's Lake Bunyonyi, and Bunyonyi is very, very scenic place. We have the birds, the birders. I'm calling upon all the bird people who like bird watching. This is the place to be. And all the fun-loving Ugandans, do not miss the zip line across the second deepest lake in Uganda. You can reach us by social media. We are on Facebook, we are on Twitter, on Instagram, WhatsApp. Of course, we have the website www.info@supremeadventurepark.com. That is how you can get to us. I can give you my telephone contact. That is 0772 423215. Or if your Airtel line is 0753 333 012. So if you Google Supreme Adventure Park Bunyonyi, then you will get to us. Email info@supremeadventurepark.com.
Hey guys, I would say come on out to Lake Bunyonyi, check out the ropes course, check out the beautiful environment here. It has been such a great experience for our family, so I'm sure you would enjoy it.
The birthday boy is coming! Happy birthday! No touching water.